Hello my sweets, welcome back to Beauty Meets DIY. This is Helen. Thank you so much for watching. So a lot of you have been asking me to create another canvas girl, so I decided to do that today for you guys really quick. So like always, you're gonna need a canvas. I really don't like these, but these are the ones that, I like them, but they're not the ones that I prefer. This is a 16 by 20 and I found them at Ross. So here by Apple Barrel, this color in Warm Buff that you can find at Walmart, I'm just gonna mix it with some water because I kind of want to give the canvas a wash. I don't really want a very solid color, and so that's what I'm going to do. So for you that don't have a Cricut machine, because that is how I'm going to create my girl, please watch my very first canvas girl video that I will link down below in the description box and in the comment section if I could. And because there I go into detail as to how you can go about creating your girl if you don't have a Cricut machine. I'm just giving you some options and ideas, but you are going to need the other type of canvas, the one that I used in that previous video, that you can kind of see through if you put it up against a light, or you can kind of trace the silhouette. It has like a wooden border in the back, the canvas, not these, because this is kind of like a solid kind of cardboard that you cannot see through. So again, I'm going to link that video in the description box and in the comment section as well, if I could, and there I further explain, so go ahead and watch that. I will also link the original creator of this image that you will probably have to purchase for $3 and change, and I will also leave a printable copy that has a background, and you're gonna have to get rid of the background, and some of you might not know how to do that, so I will link both of them for you down below. So this is the image that we're going to be using today, as I just showed you, and I went ahead and printed that out on the Cricut machine. And so what we want to do now is that we want to go ahead and remove the vinyl part of the image that you are not going to use. And this is what I'm doing now. So be very careful and very gentle when you do this, so you don't get rid of the parts that you are going to need. And here I'm removing what seems to be the highlights in her hair. We're not going to need that part. So this is what we're left with. Okay, so this time around I'm going to use her hair, whereas in other videos I kind of use the spoons and the little, the balls, and you know, if you don't want to use her hair, you want to create your own, you can stick the image to the canvas, trace it, and then remove it, and then go ahead and create it however which way you want. And I hope that I am making sense when I'm saying all of this. So yeah, so now this is the second part of the image. This is her holding her, this doesn't have to be coffee, it could be hot chocolate, it could be tea, but yeah, this is the second part. And so now you kind of want to somehow create a marking in your canvas, center it, or just where you want to position your girl in your canvas. You want to create some kind of a marking. So to transfer my image, I'm using this clear transparent paper that you can find at Dollar Tree. A lot of people promise by this. I think it works well. I think I had a problem because of the vinyl. I was using a generic brand of a vinyl. I do suggest that you invest in something better, whether the Cricut brand, the Silhouette brand, vinyl paper, or something called Oracle or something like that. I'm not sure, but I'm all new to this. I'm still learning, because I really had a hard time with the sticky paper. The vinyl wasn't sticking to the contact paper as much as I was rubbing it and rubbing it. So I had to manually, like with my hands, carefully lift it up so that I wouldn't, rip my image or move it from its position. So that's kind of like the little struggle that I had. Nonetheless, in the end, it turned out. So now that we have her on the paper, because this is canvas, and canvas is kind of like a material paper, I went ahead and used this glue spray. I went a little crazy. I suggest that you just use a little bit, and please allow it to almost fully dry to the point where it becomes tacky. And once that happens, then you can go ahead and apply your image to the canvas. Another option, or a better option, is to use heat vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, or something like that, because that's meant more for like material purposes, clothing, and canvas in a way is kind of like a material. So you might want to use that heat transfer or heat vinyl versus the permanent vinyl. There's a difference. So, you know, you want to guide yourself by the original picture, and that's what I'm trying to do to the best of my abilities. And then I position them there, and now I'm rubbing as much as I can so that I can then go ahead and lift my contact paper, and the image should stay on my canvas. But again, this was a challenge. And we're going to name her Mariah, and the reason why we're going to name her Mariah is I'll explain it as we go along. But for now, I'm using this glitter glue from the Dollar Tree for what I consider to be her highlighted parts in her hair, and then I'm topping it with some loose glitter, and that's what that's looking like. And I'm only going to do that for that portion. So for the top portion of her hair, we're going to use these bows from the Dollar Tree, and I've seen these in purple and pink and even turquoise, I believe. It has like 2 little parts. This is something you stick on gifts when you wrap it up, or gift boxes. And so what you want to do is that you want to separate your 2 pieces, and at the base right there where it connects, you want to, this is going to serve as her upper messy bun part, so to speak. And so I'm just going to glue one on one side of her bun, and then I'm going to glue the other one on the other side. Yeah, so this is Mariah. Mariah is a good friend of ours. She is so beautiful. She does her makeup beautiful. She wears her hair like this a lot of the times. And on top of that, she works for Starbucks. So she likes her coffee and her frappuccinos and that sort of thing. So I thought it was perfect to name her Mariah. So what I'm doing now is that I'm gluing it down. I'm kind of molding my hair, so to speak. I'm just gathering it and gluing it down accordingly. And you just want to style it until you're happy. Here again, I'm gluing it down, and I just use 1 pack. I suggest you have an extra one just in case you need to cut off a few extra pieces to fill in any gaps. But again, for me, 1 pack was enough. So as you can see, I'm just gathering my hair very gently, just pulling it together, molding it until I'm happy. And then I cut 2 strips off to glue down, just to mimic the curls that are coming down along each side of her face of her messy bun. Now we're going to apply these eyelashes. I can't remember where I got these, but again, you can find them online. You want to use somewhat of dramatic lashes so they can make a statement. If not, Dollar Tree is carrying some pretty bold ones right now. You maybe grab 2 of them and glue them together just to make it extra bold. But again, you can find these online anywhere. And so I saved these for when I was going to create another canvas girl, and I think it's just turned out perfect. Guys, don't forget those thumbs up. Just remember what I always say. If you want more videos from me and you like what I'm doing, if you think I'm deserving, please give me those thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. If you're not getting notifications from my videos, just always check the community section of my channel. I always post there when I upload a video. And if you think you're not subscribed, make sure that you are. And make sure you hit that bell so that it notifies you for all my videos and not just some of them. So yeah, I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far. And so now what I'm doing here is that I'm going to glue down some black glitter just to give her a coffee cup or hot chocolate or teacup a little extra something. And here I'm just creating the illusion that she is wearing a ring. Because Mariah loves her jewelry, her makeup. In my opinion, she's a really girly girl. She's really pretty and beautiful, and so I wanted to give her that little extra something. So I grabbed these gems that you can pretty much find anywhere. I think I got these at Michael's. And I'm also going to embellish her nails the same way. I then decided to place this teardrop one on top of the existing ring just so that I can pop even more. And so coming right up, I'm going to show you how Mariah turned out. I think that she turned out absolutely beautiful. Mariah, if you're watching, I hope that she turned out just as beautiful as you are. And I just love her. Remember that Dollar Tree does carry those little bows in different colors. I was really happy when I found the black and gold. I thought it was perfect. This will look great in a kitchen area or eating kitchen area, in an office, pretty much anywhere, you guys. I want to know your thoughts on this. I want to know if you're going to recreate this, and if you are, I want to know what color scheme you're going to go with. Again, in the description box, I will link where you can purchase this image. I think it costs around $3 and change. And I'm also going to provide a printable one, but I think you have to remove the background, and if you don't know how to do that, you're better off just purchasing it for $3 and change. And I also will have a link in my Amazon store to the Cricut machine. You definitely want to get this machine. There's endless things that you can do with this. So I will link that. Check out my Amazon store for many things, including the Cricut machine that I have and that I often use in my videos. So yeah, and I'll link that video to my very first canvas girl, just to give you some ideas how you can do this. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.